question for you. What does it mean to be brave? To help a flower? Yeah? Okay. What do you think, Bella? Being brave is when you wake up in the middle of the night and you stay in your bed even though you think there's a monster under the bed. I would say that's being brave, and I think that's a good example of being brave. Does anybody have another example of some time when they've been brave? You look like you're thinking. Oh, I'm going to tell a little story on Emily while you think. There was a time when she was about Kirby's age. And she had fallen off her bike once too many times. And she was absolutely determined she was not going to get on that bicycle ever again. And then she was taking swimming lessons. And the lifeguard sent her off the diving board, but didn't explain to her how to get herself back up to the surface. And he had to pull her out of the water. And that really scared her. And she didn't want to take swimming lessons anymore. And I made her. Told her that that was a tool I was giving her in order to keep her safe. And she didn't have a choice about swimming lessons and learning to go off the diving board. So she had to suck it up. And she had to be really brave about swimming in the deep end. And when she was done, she felt so strong and so good about learning to swim in the deep water that she was able to hop on her bicycle, and she barely got off after until she got her driver's license. When I was your age, I had to be brave to go to the doctor. I hated going to the doctor. I was just sure every time I went to the doctor, I was going to get a shot. I didn't, but I was afraid. And so I had to be brave to go to the doctor. I had to do something even though I was scared about doing it. Well, today we're going to read about a girl who did something very brave. And it wasn't like going to the doctor, but she had to go somewhere that she had never been before. To meet people she had never met before. And she was going to live with those people. And she had never met them before. Do you think maybe she was scared to do that? Yeah. What if you had to go off to California to live with somebody you had never met before? Bye, Mom. Bye, Dad. Never see you again. I'm going off to California. How would you feel, Bella? Yeah, you'd be really scared, wouldn't you? But to do it, and to do God's will, you'd have to be really brave, wouldn't you? So later, we're going to read about Rebecca, who went off to do God's will. She went to a country she had never been to before, to marry a man she had never met before. And that would be really scary, but she was really brave to do God's will. Okay? And it made her feel really good and strong afterwards. Remember that? All right, you make it back to your seats.